looked like by Aquino. The Bayern throw. Under a week from today, the She Believes Cup gets underway. The United States women begin their build-up towards the Olympics. Having won the last 2 World Cups, they had another Olympic gold medal. It's February 18th, a week from today, here on FS1. Gonzalez and in pain, trying to hold it up and find a teammate. Inez goes flying through. Pizarro able to pick it up. The pressure. He's got the game's lone goal. So trying to replay him there. Clearance only as far as Kimmich. So Tigres have it in them. What do they have left in the tank? As Davies weaves his way through, and it ran away from him. Quarter hour to go in the FIFA Club World Cup final from Qatar. Benjamin Pavard in the 59th minute, a goal given 2 minutes later. After a VAR review showed that no, indeed, Robert Lewandowski was not offside in the build-up. That's the difference right now. As Bayern trying to win the Club World Cup title for a second time in their history. The first ever occasion in which a North American team has been in the final. Tigres already a historic accomplishment, certainly for their own club, to have won a Champions League title for the first time. Also a historic achievement for Mexico and for CONCACAF to make it this far, the Club World Cup. Gonzalez again couldn't hold it up, and he looks frustrated. Douglas Costa gets it away for Choupo-Moting. The return, Douglas Costa. Square up with Duenas now. Send it all the way through. Rousseau was closest. Give that man one chance. Andre-Pierre Gignac.
He's the type of player, isn't he, that you always say, okay, well, if we have Gignac, we have a chance. Because if he does get that half chance, then there's a good chance it is in the back of the net. But Tigres have really struggled in their build-up as, once again, the ball just goes out of play. And Bayern Munich are not saying, okay, we've got a goal, we're sitting back. No, they're keeping that pressure on. And in fact, by making those changes up front, they're ensuring that they have the energy to continue to do that and force Tigres back and force them to play direct where they're just winning everything and then keeping possession so well themselves.
All involved in that sequence. Tolisso has it now. Handing off for Davies, and Aquino stepping in to break it up. He has a clever little turn, got the touch away for Chaco Rodriguez. Gignac. Not that pass, no, the flag does come up the last moment. The flag does come up the last moment. 147 goals. Andre-Pierre Gignac with Tigres, the most in the club's history, including 3 of them in Qatar in this tournament. Is there a chance for him, though, as Musiala tries to run through and Reyes cuts him off? This is a Tigres team that were going out in the round of 16 of the CONCACAF Champions League last February to Alianza of El Salvador. They were losing the tie in away goals. It was Nahuel Guzman, their goalkeeper, heading in a free kick in the 94th minute that saved them and set the stage for the run they've made now. They have another moment of magic in them. Musiala sends the cross in, and Duenas sends it away. Can Bayern just squeeze the game to death and win their 6th trophy?
You can see some of the frustration there from Carlos Gonzalez. Just been all night tangled up with Sula and Hernandez, and they've gotten the better of him, but gets a free kick. There, and a little bit of a reprieve for Tigres, perhaps.
Yet again.
Plus, Dim plus, rotisha tontiba tirada mwensi. Iko ba kumwane le mabweni yangu.
Will come on the field.
So it actually looks temporarily like Aquino is going to be playing as a right back, and Julian Quiñones will be playing in front of him. You expect Aquino to go.
It's Gonna win it back quickly off Davies, though. Guido Pizarro, the captain. Luis Quiñones now. Less than 10 minutes for Tigres. For all the pressure, for all the possession, for all the chances of Bayern, it's only a one-goal game. Aquino, Julian Quiñones, under some pressure from Davies, able to keep it. Luis Quiñones on the line for Guido Pizarro. Kimmich defending. For Quiñones. Luis Quiñones blocked by Kimmich. Gotta wait and let Dueñas come forward for a long throw. Just about 8 minutes. Plus stoppage time to go on the FIFA Club World Cup final from Qatar. Tigres do the impossible against Bayern Munich. The long throw, the flick off. Gignac was there, and he couldn't get full contact.
Oh.
Davies gets it clear.
And that's what they were looking for. The long throw, Dueñas flicked on well by Gonzalez, and Gignac, you're half expecting him to just hook that one into the top corner.
Davies nod that, play it safe and out. Incredible Julian Quiñones.
Here it is. He makes a great run across Hernandez and does well just to shift him to create a half yard, but doesn't get the contact on the ball.
Big tackle by Davies there on Quiñones as he thought he was away. Give Tigres a burst of energy. Tigres will hope that the one good chance Gignac gets is not a bicycle attempt off a long throw. 7 minutes plus stoppage time to go, and Salcedo is going to send Guzman scrambling.
A little miscommunication there. Salcedo just so nonchalant in the way that he was heading it back and didn't realize that Guzman had come all the way off his line. Takes the strike. back, and he sees it on the way and actually dips at the end. He's trying to palm it away, and you're right. You go back there and kiss that post and say thank you.
And then again, a kiss from Salcedo perhaps as well for saving his flushes. Salcedo goes flying through. Choupo-Moting is going to get there as Guzman backed off. Choupo-Moting now has some options. Guzman the save on Douglas Costa to keep Tigres alive. Another attempt, another save by Guzman. A Devin now.
John, we're joking about it a little bit, but Guzman has had a game here. I mean, this could have been 3 or 4 for Bayern, and this one, Choupo-Moting doesn't have the angle, so he cuts it back, finds Costa, who just hits a cannon at Guzman, who then gets up and saves the second one. So he's come up with some big saves tonight, including a couple off the post and the crossbar. Bayern have been the dominant team, but yet it's still just a 1-goal game.
With 5 minutes to go, Douglas Costa, Maxime Choupo-Moting. After the wave of substitutions that saw Lewandowski, among others, come off for Bayern. A reminder, it will be in Qatar, including at this stadium at Education City, beginning November 21st of next year, the FIFA World Cup live on Fox Sports. A very different experience than Russia. Qatar, certainly the area of Qatar where the stadiums are, roughly similar in size to Los Angeles. So it'll be like Southern California hosting a World Cup. Will the U.S. be there as well? World Cup qualifying for the United States men begins in September. The stadium, the Education City Stadium, will host matches up to the quarterfinal round. It is now, in fact, 8 saves that Noel Guzman is being credited with by FIFA's statisticians. The day after his 35th birthday. That ball runs out. There's 4 minutes for Tigres to give him, and for that matter, Javier Aquino on his 31st birthday today, a nice present. They can scramble a tying goal and send this FIFA Club World Cup final to extra time. Goes long. Gignac in chase. Zula defending. Andre Pierre Gignac. Nicolas Zula able to clean that up with Benjamin Pavard, and it takes the foul from Gignac.
Nicolas Zula's quietly had a really good game in the back for Bayern Munich. Gignac gets a little touch on Pavard here, but watch the little. There you go. 10 from the judges.
Really felt it.
Yeah.
It is Pavard's goal that is the difference in this game. And in the 59th minute, 3 minutes till stoppage time for Tigres, who have already made history just to get to this point. First ever North American team, for that matter, first team. A chance now first for Choupo-Moting, knocked away by Salcedo. Very few occasions in which this Club World Cup final has not been Europe versus South America. Tigres knocked off Ossan Mende, knocked off Palmeiras in the last week in Qatar. Gignac to touch. Gonzalez couldn't get it further along to Quinones. Running now to get it back from Lucas Hernandez. Joshua Kimmich, we thought he scored in the first half, but for a VAR offside decision. Alphonso Davies. And he's helped steer Canada to the World Cup in Qatar, their second ever appearance at a World Cup on the men's side. Douglas Costa just toying with Tigres. Siala Ulisol got it away. Brevard coming forward. Early cross. Salcedo's there. Douglas Costa weaves his way through. Douglas Costa rolled along. Choupo-Moting over the bar.
Great work, Douglas Costa, just making his way on his left foot, dancing across the field. Finds Choupo-Moting, who's had a good impact since coming on the field. He's given him some energy up front, some willing running, getting in behind, stretching that back line of Tigres, still being an outlet in possession, and that time he puts it over the crossbar with the left. As Tuca Ferretti knows that that clock is ticking away.
It's going to be a foul there as Carioca lost the ball and trying to get it back. Gets a yellow card. Added time is going to be given. 4 minutes, a lot of it for that VAR review that gave Bayern their goal. So 4 minutes still for Tigres. And they get that one chance for their all-time leading scorer, Gignac. Douglas Costa again, just putting on the moves, now putting on the speed. Douglas Costa heading it off. Choupo-Moting lets it go. Lawrence cross was blocked. Champions League resumed in December. We spoke with CONCACAF President Victor Montagliani, who said it really is the next evolution, the next frontier for the Confederation. Can the CONCACAF clubs be relevant on the international stage, which to him meant a CONCACAF club going to the Club World Cup and having success. And this is an unprecedented example of just that Tigres have pulled off to get to this point. We'll be having the same conversation about an MLS club come December and the next Club World Cup in Japan. As the CONCACAF Champions League resumes in April. Portland, Philadelphia, Columbus, Atlanta, maybe Toronto, all involved as Quinones stepping in, couldn't keep it and dumped to the turf. Douglas Costa the other way. And Bayern Munich put Tigres out of their misery. Here in stoppage time, or just squeeze the game down. Salcedo rising up to win the header. Lasula stepping forward to try to keep it. 2 minutes left. Guzman, 8 saves in this game. Twice he's seen the ball click off the frame of his goal. Can he start a 90th plus minute game-tying goal sequence? As Guzman lifts it up high. Header flicked along. Salcedo further forward. Davies was there in front of Julian Quinones. Salcedo a second time as Rafael Carioca was able to keep it, and Salcedo's dumped off the ball. He's slow to get up. It's going to be a whistle, though. And a free kick for Tigres with 90 seconds left.
Well, it didn't look like he was going to give the foul initially. A little Cruyff turn from Salcedo. It is a foul, yeah. There was contact there. And
is Guzman coming up?
Gignac is standing over it. I mean, why not at this point? Here he comes.
Guzman scoring on a header in the 94th minute of the Champions League round of 16 a year ago this month. And Nahuel Guzman has come forward now in the 94th minute of the Club World Cup final. Gignac will send this in. It took a deflection. Guzman was in the area. Clearance not all the way out. Gignac comes to pick it up. Guzman running backwards to his goal. Gignac cut back. Gignac crosses through, but all the way out.
He knows a man of his quality with the ball. He did so well on the cutback initially, and you've just got to put it in an area to give a chance, and there's just too much on it. It's out for a goal kick, and you've got to think that that's it.
History made for Tuca Ferretti to get here. History made by Hansi Flick and Bayern Munich. Seconds away from winning a 6-trophy out of 6 different competitions they played in across 2020, as this again is still technically the 2020 edition. There's the final whistle. 6 for 6 for Bayern. Club World Cup winners 1-0 over Tigres.